Hi everyone, welcome back to another Reddit cheating story. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and notification bell if you love to watch more cheating stories. The guy, 21 meters, 21F, was talking to for 2 to 3 months was sleeping with another girl the whole time. Reddit has become a pretty good safe space for me to open up about these things, and after a few days I'm coming to terms with it. I met this guy Jay, on Tinder in January. He was really sweet, handsome, we had a lot in common, came from a huge real estate family and had his shit together. We really hit it off and I was happy that maybe I'd found someone. He'd suck at texting back properly though, I even have old vent posts talking about how sad I was. Even on our first date he was late, and I almost called it quits but he pleaded to let him take me out. So I did, it was amazing, and he thought so too. Before that I had opened up to him about my fear of intimacy and he said he totally understood, he also was done with hookups and wanted something real. He also explicitly said he was not seeing anyone at the moment. Well, 2 days later, he said he needed to focus on his career and essentially we stopped talking. I had a lingering crush however and wanted to see if I could possibly get him to realize we could be good together. So 2 days ago I went to support him at a concert. There, I saw him talking to other girls and I'm not gonna lie, I got a bit drunk and hung onto him. Yes, it's embarrassing. But during that night I met a girl he was talking to. We sat down and both found out he'd been sleeping with her the whole time he'd been talking to me. And he was just hump and dump. She in fact came to the concert to make him jealous. That's when we realized we both got played. I had told him what I expected and he lied to me. I really thought he was this great guy. And I decided to be friends, and she told him she's done sleeping with a guy who treats her like shit, and I confronted him on text. Of course he denied it, said he never lied and that who he slept was his business and he didn't want a relationship with me. That I get, but own up to the fact you lied. I have proof and A has proof. I cried a bit and my self-esteem was low for a few days. I'm picking myself back up though, I did nothing wrong, I was honest about my intentions and reservations, and I gave him chance after chance. I just fell for the wrong guy. It's funny because after our date I remember he asked if we could watch a movie at his place. I thought it was innocent so I never gave it much thought, but thinking about it, he was probably gonna try getting in my pants. I think he realized I wasn't gonna give it up when I set boundaries. It's all part of growing up I guess. TLDR, went to support a guy I liked at a concert only to find out he'd been sleeping with other girls while we were talking. Here are some of the best comments from our community. The guy was clearly a narcissist bag. I'm glad both women ran into each other and you found out pretty early on. You did a great job putting boundaries in place on yourself and others, it's like kryptonite for narcissists. Hopefully lessons were learned and after evaluating you noticed the red flags. Guy was predatory, insecure, deceiving, and deep down is a huge coward. If someone cannot be honest with their intentions from the get-go you definitely walk like you just did. Walking away and never contacting anyone again is the greatest superpower in any type of relationship. Good job. Yeah, guys do that, but we better not dare. Hope you're feeling better and his loss. Tinder, to my knowledge, is mainly for hookups. Other similar ones are on the same page but Tinder is the most notorious one of them all. If you're looking for a quality person, then you're probably gonna have to look offline. Maybe do some volunteer work or something else that requires working with and or around people. It'll probably increase your chances of meeting someone better. If you insist on searching for love online, then find communities with similar hobbies to yours but don't make getting a relationship a priority. If you find someone you vibe with, then spend time getting to know them as a person and don't rush right in. Don't ignore any red flags. Trust your instincts. Keep and maintain boundaries you have. Most importantly, never be afraid to walk away from a crappy person, situation, or relationship. Anyway, keep your head and be patient. I know being single sucks but enjoy life. You'll find someone. There's plenty of like-minded people out there looking for a great person such as yourself and there's plenty of time to find someone who's suitable for you. That last sentence sounded a bit redundant to me but I'll leave it as is. I hope it still made some sense. Good luck and take care. Try Hinge and older guys with jobs like 25 or at least a year out of college, they seem to be more serious and ready to commit in my experience. This guy sounds like a jerk, but I'm glad you got a friend out of it. I will say my BF has a handful of friends, more so acquaintances, like this, they are all single and upset they can't get a girl now. Guys that act like him pay for it later and end up lonely while others couple up. Also, you'll meet someone great. Another cheating story. Going to try to keep this as short as possible. I, 29F, have been with my fiancé 32 meters, for almost 15 years. He was everything I could want in a partner. Then at 7 years and I caught him talking to a girl at work, leaving work to hang out with her, love notes, which is how I confirmed my suspicions. I caught it quickly and he cut her off and seemed genuinely sorry, so we worked it out. Life was rough after, so we made a move to another town and life has been amazing for the most part. Well, I started seeing those signs again, him wanting to look extra nice before work, hiding his phone, etc. His FB was suddenly set to single also. So I got a hold of his phone and found a message from a coworker on his messenger. Only one message: good night, kissing face, the rest he kept deleted. I of course messaged her from his phone telling her we had been together 14 years etc. and blocked her. We had a huge fight and again he seemed sorry. 2 days later I looked and he was still messaging her. Well, now it's done for good after that. Her and I talked as he was trashing our house. Clearly she really didn't care, but I think that opened her eyes a little to the kind of man he is, or isn't. Contact was cut, he found a new job. I can't get over it. Not once but twice? I spent a lot of time healing after the first time, just for him to do it again. He cries and yells and won't let me go, and I'm not sure why. Clearly he doesn't love me like I did him. And it hurts so bad. This man has been my best friend for half my life. I don't even know how to live without him, but it's so hard to stay. I cry every day, I struggle with suicidal thoughts every day. We don't have kids, he's literally all I have. There isn't anything here for me anymore. I'm at a loss on how to live now. I want to leave, but I don't want to leave. I know it happening twice, it might happen a third time, good chance actually since I know how these things go. Why hold on to me and not let me leave? I don't understand. I ask why, he says he has no answer. I ask why after I found out 2 days later he did it again, because I'm stupid. These answers actually make me worse because then there's no reason, Hess doing it just to do it. I'm not sure where to go from here. I love him, as much as I wish I didn't anymore. I hate what he has done to us. Every day I get more sad and depressed, alone with my thoughts. Every girl I see with blonde hair, both girls were blonde, it just makes me angry. I actually dyed my hair dark as hell just to spite him now. I feel empty, worthless, and insecure. I have a hard time talking to people and asking for help, but I think it's time. Here are some of the best comments from our community. I'm sorry, but, no, he hasn't. Someone worthy of that description would not have hurt you so cruelly, not once, not twice, but 3 times. And those are only the ones you know about. I doubt it would surprise you at this point if you later learn there were others. And there will absolutely be more in the future if you reconcile. This is who he is. If it's unacceptable to you in a partner, and it should be, then you must move on and leave him behind. I know it hurts. It's supposed to hurt. Those feelings you're having? We have all had them here. This entire sub is a wasteland of broken-souled people, but it is also a monument to regaining life, dignity and self-worth. I know you are in hell now. You don't deserve what happened to you and you didn't choose to be here. But you can climb out. You started this relationship as kids and he just never grew up in the relationship. He's still that same 17-year-old kid who can't build anything deep and lives his life on the surface at quick urges. Whereas you've grown and matured. And sadly in a far more adult way than he has. So begins a long tug and pull that ultimately ends in y'all breaking up. Time to start building new relationships. Ones that start as adults and end as adults. You need to accept that you are a wonderful person for giving him chances to be better. You need to accept that you are a wonderful person for still feeling love for someone who's treated you like you are nothing. He was not your best friend. Best friends don't betray each other like this for a bit of selfish pleasure. If you want to limit your pain to what you are already feeling, you must cut all contact. You don't even want to know or imagine the damage even one further interaction could cause. The less you know, the better. You are desirable. You are young. There is time and hope for you. You feel like your whole life is behind you, but it is in front of you. You have a kind heart, and your love is beautiful. He never deserved it. This is about him, not you. It doesn't matter if you were a terrible girlfriend, anyone decent would talk to you about their desires and how to make it work, or simply let you go. You did not deserve this. It is entirely possible that he loves you, but needs more external validation and/or enjoys casual sex and feeling desirable. If you can't live in a world where he is permitted to sleep with other women, you need to turn your back on him entirely. He's had enough chances. He isn't going to change. Cheating again 2 days after getting caught? Chose you. Leaving when you still love someone is damn hard, but in this case it's the right thing. Understanding why he's holding on to you doesn't change anything, so do your best to take the actions at face value and not waste mental energy trying to figure him out. You're young and you have time to build a new life for yourself and plenty of time to date. Be strong and cut contact and focus on you for now. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell.